Hey everybody, I thought I'd do a little test to see what my connection is like in this room and to see what the acoustics are like. It's pretty awesome room. But I'll just, I don't know, maybe I'll stand here if you guys show up, but I might not. It's like this really awesome public space in my building, and nobody really uses it. So I can maybe do shows here. We'll just see how long, if the signal cuts out, because sometimes the internet doesn't really work that well. Let's see. I'm using my network right now. So let me see if I put it over onto the building network if it does anything. We'll find out. We will see. Happy Football Saturday. Let me walk around the room. Let's go check this shit out. Oh, hey. Yes. Let's check out this ill-ass room. It's like fucking shit's pretty dope, huh? Got like card tables and shit. Popcorn machine. With the big screen joint right there. But yeah. Just seeing what this connection is like in here. Because nobody really comes in here. Gives me a new place to bug out and do videos for you guys. Well, oop, there we go. I gotta get comfy, get cozy in the captain's chair. I don't know if I'll turn this into a show or not. Depends. What's up, Jessica Bird? You can hear me? Can you hear the TV on? But so for anybody that's in here, I'm just finding out what the connection looks like here. If I'm just gonna cut connection anytime during the show, or if it'll keep me linked up, so I don't get going and doing shows in this room that doesn't stay online. So I may not be entertaining you all right now, but I might come back in here and do a show. Maybe just turn some music on. I think I'll stay on here for, I mean, if anybody wants to chat, I'm happy to chat, but I think I'm just going to be on here for a couple minutes. Let's see, make sure that everything is maintained on the connection. Who is this? Who are you? You. And maybe here's a question. Maybe you might know the answer to this. I can't put anything on here. I know this. I can't put music on that is copywritten, right? But if I'm watching a live football game, as long as I'm not videotaping the football game, the audio is no problem, right? I'm pretty sure I've seen dozens and dozens of channels broadcast. What's up, Regina Lamb? So this question goes out to anybody that's in the background there. If I turn this, I got this football game on. If I put the audio up, that doesn't fuck with my copyright, or does it? Do you know? I don't know. I just don't, I think I just can't video it. But I don't know. I don't know. For anybody else that's showing up, I don't know that I'll be doing a show right now. Maybe, maybe. But I was just checking out the acoustics in this room and if the video will stay connected. And seeing how the camera's going to get set up here. I guess that works right there. Well, maybe. I don't know. Because it goes somewhere else. Oh, that might work better. Okay, let me try something else out here. Oops. Uh-oh. We getting fancy over here. Fancy pants. Oh, this might work better actually. Oh yeah, maybe. Yeah, this might actually be better. Uh-oh. Oh shit. Oh shit. Let's find out. This might work. Yeah, but then that happens that I forgot I gotta flip it around this way. Maybe. Playing around. That might be good. Probably do that. It is. It is a new day, huh? Happy new day. Lots of foosball today, huh? Three Louisiana teams. No, four Louisiana teams are very important this year. LSU, Tulane is in a bowl game. What was this morning? And then there's another Louisiana. I don't know if that's a local. I think it's a national bowl game. I just forget which one it is. And then the Saints are in the playoffs apparently. Go Saints. Can't say go Saints really. You gotta know what to say. Who dat, huh? I wonder, do they have a bathroom in here? I wonder. Maybe they do. That'd be cool. Who else is in here? And oh. Oh, fancy luxury seats. The hell is this? What the hell is this? So check it out, whoever's here. I'll be back in a second. I'm gonna see about this bathroom business in this place, if there is one. See you in a second. Okay, back. We are back. Regina, talk about astrology. I'm not going to do that here. I will come back on. Give me, because like I told you, I was just testing this out, see how it was working from this room. I will happily do that. And you give me a time, and I can come back on. It could be like right after this. And what do you want to know? What exactly? What are you curious about? I put so many videos out on astrology. And so if you don't know that already, I highly suggest go to my earlier videos, maybe from 2.5 years ago. And that, yeah, Regina, look into the videos I did then. There's a bunch of them, all different aspects of teaching astrology. What's up, David Manning? And again, for you, I will tell you, I'll probably just get back on here in a second and do one that isn't called test, because I've been sitting here for 12 minutes just sitting in this glorious room. Oh, if it's real or constructed, okay. It's pretty real. It's more real than, well, if everything's backwards and everybody that's, in the know, everybody's like always like, oh, astrology's dumb. It's so stupid. Doesn't mean anything. Maybe we'd look into it a little deeper. It's just people are not aware of how it works. They're not really aware that it's an internal thing too, and there's a amount of time or space that's required for astrological energies to manifest. It's not like instantaneous magic is a little different, but the astrology and the workings of that is a bit different. Can I talk about biolocation? Yeah, I'll use these as topics for next show. What's up, Adam Crow? So you mean in the sense of predictive programming? There is. I mean, even both of them have there's a parallel between both of them. And if you're saying, can you use astrology as predictive programming? Yes, to a degree. Like some people it was all written in the stars. Maybe not. There's always there's playing with the energies. So we'll get into all that. But predictive programming, it's quite real, in the sense that it's like if you write a script for something, but then you play it out, and where people don't realize it's a game, it's a movie. It's just that's predictive programming in that sense. The types of things that they say that actually occur probably don't in the way that they say. There's always coding to it. They tell you, but they don't really, they're not speaking the same language. So that works that way. What's up, Travis? Oh yeah, that's correct, Regina. Yeah, they use the coding, but if you know some of the coding, then it's easy to see it. When you can start using sets of gematria and different mathematical codings, if you can use symbolic codings, if you start to understand those, the things that you're seeing that are, say, on TV, media, news, movies, there is, to a degree, but they put so much in there that some of it they can't do because too many people understand it. When people understand that coding, they won't do it. It's a trick, because then it makes people like, oh, I guess you didn't know what was going on, because they've used so many different codes in movies, so many different ways of decoding something, that to backwards map the whole thing. See, they know they know the lock and key and this and that and this. They know all of that. So if they write something saying predicting something, if you watch The Simpsons, like, because no one noticed it till afterwards, they're like, okay, hey, go watch The Simpsons. They told you. Yeah, subconscious doesn't discriminate information in the sense that it doesn't discriminate yes and no. It uses images. It uses images and feelings. So if you understand that the decoding and the image that you're getting is not what you really think it is, you can affect that. You can make the subconscious, unconscious more aware, and it becomes like that's laughable and silly to you. But when people don't know the coding, and they become like, whoa, what is that? And then they like, it's all the crazy events that they said. It's all written in the Bible. And then the book of the Bible is predictive programming for some people. For some people. The Quran is for others. You know? And then you have even different see, like, I feel like I should have already started another show, because I'm kind of getting into it a little bit here. But you can use, even within the Bible, you can find 100 different ways to decode it. Some people use it as a states of consciousness thing. Some people know that it means most directly as astrotheology, and it's instructions on the human body. But then there's other things in there. Yeah, I know Bill Donahue. Yeah, I dig his work. I think he's a good bridge for people that read the Bible literally for years, to get them seeing it from an esoteric standpoint. And, you know, for me, the next level up from that is Neville Goddard. And because he simplifies it the most, but he doesn't care what you think. He's not bridging people. Like, either you get it or you don't. Like, you're God or you're not. Like, you got one question. Are you God? Are you Jesus? Are you this imagination? And if you answer no, then you got the whole test is wrong. Where Bill Donahue takes people through step by step to get them deprogrammed out of believing that the Bible means something literal, which in most 98 to 99% of it is not literal in any way. Yeah, Regina, that'd be right. You gotta know your source of where the astrology information is coming from. You gotta trust the source to a degree. Most of the ones that are considered Masons or whatever, putting out like books. You know how many people call someone like Manly P. Hall? They're like, oh, he's evil. He was a Freemason. Blah blah blah. I'm just like, I don't know what I've read or heard him speak. When I hear him speak, I don't see what he's saying that is troubling or degrading to the human. You know, and I don't know where he's really put anything out there to misguide people. And I can, you know, most people are like, oh, but it's 90% true, 10% of it's false. Well, have you even read anywhere near 5% of his work? It'd be like somebody listening to one video I made and I say some dumb shit. And they don't realize I have thousands of hours of work, and, you know, thousands of writings, and, you know, to qualify one thing and be like, oh, you know, fucking oops, got that one wrong. I'm gonna go ahead and side with the other 98% of what I'm doing. Same thing with most of these authors. Travis Cup, human design. No, there was a couple people that were kind of pushing that to me, and wasn't. I don't know. I wasn't digging it. I've seen it. It made sense when I first looked at it to a degree. It seemed a little. I don't know, something sketchy, something fishy about it. So I never did. And then after like the couple of people that were kind of selling it to me, not selling it to me, but trying to get me I didn't like who they were, you know, what they were about and the way they were. So I'm like, well, I don't know if I'll go ahead and pass on that. I mean, I'll still study it. I might get into it, but. You think, Regina, you think I'm a genius, but you're wary of me. That's good. You should always have that wariness of people, because like you don't. Where do you know me from? You know, I'm some asshole on the internet. You don't know what I'm connected to. You don't know what I'm doing. So that's a good. You should always have that. But what they say, mediocrity is self-inflicted. Genius is self-bestowed. You know. The wariness is funny. I wonder about people's wariness of, like, people that don't know me. Like, if you see me in public, like, you're getting exactly what I mean. It's the same as on here, but I always wonder what are those things. No, I'm not, man. Nah, you see me on here. This is my Facebook. There's my face. Check it out. I got shit. I got. Yeah, Regina. Yeah, well, I mean, you know what is said. Let a fool persist in his folly, and he will become wise. You know, continue on your fool's quest. I mean, that's who isn't really on. What is the answer? What are we supposed to figure out here? Yeah. But that's still up for debate. I think everybody can debate what the grand purpose is. I don't think there's a grand purpose. I think there's a grand purpose for each person, whatever that you think that is for you. I mean, I'd probably side more with, you know, Alan Watts' teachings on Zen Buddhism. Some people think it's, you know, you're learning, you're gonna learn all this, and I've always kind of sided with this idea as well, that you don't go through this entire life learning everything you learn for it to fucking go lights off at the end of 72 years, and then you go back into the mix and come out again, and surprise, you don't know anything. Like, that would seem so. If you were to create yourself, or if there was a god or something that created you, then it would be the purpose would only to give you your experiences so you can go on to another realm, another level of something. Travis, right on, man. Yeah, man. Alan Watts. I would say he's by far and away my favorite. I mean, I do love some Terrence McKenna now and then peppered in. And there was years I listened to a lot of him, but Alan Watts. There was a time I think I'd put them on my headphones, and I'd go to bed with it in my headphones for like months, if not years. Savan used to be up there. I mean, he still is. It's just not my level anymore. You know, like I feel like I teach something like he does. Not like he does, but you know. And so, yeah, I would say, you know, you can check out my video, my 33 greatest teachers, and I had to slide that in there just to get everybody all fucking flustered. Will I do it? Will I do it? He's one of them. He's gonna do that thing. Oh no! Oh no! Is he gonna do that one? Oh! You know what? He's a demon seed. He fucking worships the devil. All that bullshit. But But yeah, check out the video of my 33 greatest teachers. I think you'd find that quite interesting. You don't have to watch the whole thing though. I will put it out there again. I think it's a 10 and a half hour talk. And probably at the end, I'm probably pretty fucking loaded. So you don't really, but I think the first like hour, I think you'll go through all the teachers. If you want to check that out. Well, thanks, my pea brains. I just ate. Look at I'm wearing a green hat today. I just ate a bunch of. I'm wearing a green jacket, green hat, and I ate a bunch of peas yesterday. Yeah, Alan Watts is easier to. He's easy on the ears and easy on imaging to get people to understand something. There's some people that you can't decipher what they're saying because they're speaking. They speak in such a left-brained, mechanical way that it's really hard to follow when you're trying to be expansive about talking about a story, about a bigger thing. That unless you can paint a picture with your words and give these types of images and examples, if you're just talking through, like if it's a like here's how you fix your car. Step one, you gotta fix your brakes. Jack the car up. Step two, and if you talk like that, it becomes so dry, and you'd be like, you pass out before you like an hour in, you're like, oh Jesus Christ, are we gonna figure anything out here? Good for you, Regina. Yeah, I had to teach myself more of left-handedness, and left-handedness. I became left-footed because I played soccer, so I had to adjust that. And then I became left-handed because I like to drink, and I like to play basketball, so I had to use my left hand. So whenever, I'll force myself into using my left hand, so I'm engaging parts of my body and brain. And growing up playing basketball, you always going right. You better figure out what you're doing with your left hand and get the rest of your body working, which gets your other part of your brain working. And so somewhere in there is probably when I developed my speaking patterns, and they're all over the place, but it's kind of on purpose. When I'm really dialed into what I'm saying, there's a rhythm, a patterning, and a certain way that I talk, and that is out of using what I didn't have growing up at all, which was right-brained, left-handed, artistic. Like I didn't draw. I didn't make music. I mean, I was artistic kinesiologically, but not in the sense of painting or music. And then one day I was like, oh shit, that engaged whole brain mental exercises. I mean, there's a few other things specifically that I did, including like how to count a deck of cards, know where every card is in a deck, learning to do the alphabet backwards, learning decoding through gematria, shit like that. Like that did some things too, to like change the way that I spoke. And what I found important is a key to how to speak and how to learn, because you learn out of three things, and you learn out of feeling, you learn out of images, and your what was the third one? So it's basically your first thing for learning is image. That's all there is, really. And then there's the feeling that you have about that image, and those line up together to give you a way to engage with helping your brain make sense of things, and then being able to speak that or play music to that. I've known people that can play a piano because they can read sheet music, but it's missing something. It sounds like tin. But then you find people like Thelonious Monk, right? Or these people that they could play, but they ain't reading off the fucking sheet. And it doesn't matter what they do, it just sounds good. And so you're trying to, there's a balance there, being able to read keynotes and things, and then also add energy to it. Add that to that image, that feeling, you add that to it. So yeah, I don't know if that answered anything for you. I was just talking. Cymatics. What is Chica Soca Loca? Oh, Cymatics. Thanks, man. Appreciate that, dude. Yeah, and that's, you know, you learn in through gibberish too, right? Yeah. Oh, you're using gibberish? Yeah. Gibberish is some of the funnest way to do shit. Yeah. You hit me up the other day with it. I couldn't tell if you were speaking German or another language. That was you, right? I'm pretty sure it was you. It was like yesterday, the day before, and I was like, oh, you fucking. I couldn't tell because there was a certain. Yeah. Because there are a few. Because those are. I think those types of languages are very much, if we do have DNA, if we do have ancestral history, if we do have some blood, you know, going back through all of our relatives, and there are going to be certain languages that have nothing to do with anything that you've ever heard. This has nothing to do with humor, or has nothing to do, like, you know, we make fun of Japanese, Chinese, but it might sound right to your ear. And there's certain languages that sound like uh, funky and kerduffle, snuffleupagus. Like, I don't even know what the fuck's going on there. It doesn't sound right. And there's other languages like that. It, you can speak it. You don't know what you're saying really, but there's something that, you know. There's a bunch of languages that I'm just like, oh yeah, that's it. Yeah, that makes sense to me, and I don't know why. I mean, I could guess, but. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know BBC like that. I don't know. Don't make me start using humor about that right now. Somebody's going to. It's probably cymatics. Don't do it. Anybody could read in that if you wanted to. So apparently, we're continuing on with the show here. Gibberish. Yeah, gibberish is it's such an interesting word. Yes, I. It's not that hour yet. Yeah, I don't know who that is at all. I'll look into it if I remember. I mean, who doesn't enjoy gibberish? It, it's kind of like young people, old people, and drunk people. They're all doing the same shit, you know, speaking gibberish, talking dumb shit, fumbling around all over the place, usually laughing or crying or shitting their pants, something like that. You don't get stuck in here. It's a vortex. Don't let it happen. It could be that clock that's doing it to you. Could be doing something there. Is that even the right time? No, that's not even close. It's like I think it's backwards. I think it's 3:15 right now. Actually, it's like 4:15, but I have to talk to maintenance about that. What's up, peace, love, and sunshine? He wrote books on gibberish. Then you might like this. You might like this channel on YouTube called "Clicking the Amygdala." The Goon Show. I mean, I could understand that right off the bat, but look up this. Channel called. I'm pretty sure it's "Clicking the Amygdala." Type that in your Google and tell me the name that shows up after it, and I'll remember the guy's name as soon as you say it. And go to his channel. Go to his Clicking the Amygdala. I believe that's yeah. Amyged. You're close. Yeah. Neil. Yes, they're correct. Neil. I was Neil Slade. Thank you, Zach Chrono. Neil Slade is correct. Very interesting stuff. Very, very, very whimsical. Very a lot of as you're writing the word gibberish, like. It's not though. It's interesting. Being more childlike and it's the word amygdala comes from. It's connected to the word almond. All mind actually helps your amygdala to release chemicals into your brain that are happiness. Happiness. Thus, you find yourself eating the Almond Joy candy bar. Because it's so there you go. So almonds are really good for your mind. Can you speak gibberish? Can you do it? Can you do it? I knew you weren't asking me because you already know the answer to that. Even though I'm exceptionally well spoken most of the time. Oh, I definitely speak gibberish. Yeah, Regina, start adding that to to the amygdala. Amygdala. There's something cymatics. Look up the word fighting. Phi. I think it's Phyting. It was basically how the poets used to rap battle back in the 1700s. Fighting or flighting. Is that what you're writing? Flighting? Phylyting. Yeah, look that up. But yeah, for the amygdala, put that homeopathic remedy into some almonds that you've soaked. Soak some almonds, and then make yourself an almond milk, and then put that remedy in there. I'm sure it'll be even more helpful. Whoa. And then make sure you burp at least once a day. What's up, Percy? Yeah, he said. I don't. I already made videos on that. I don't. Whatever. His connection to the other all the other media nonsense. You know, I did a video on him and Nipsey Hussle. It's all connected to like some. It's I don't know. I don't know if everything you're saying is completely. You know. That's when like, where did he come from? All of a sudden, why is that dude popular? Out of all of them, that's the only one that knows, and he knows all of it. I don't know. Most of the information he gave was good, but there was some that was not good. And anyway, if you can plant a seed and that tree grows, there you go. That's all you need to know. Your son will only eat walnuts. That's brain food. Perfect brain food. How do I smell it? How do I spell it? Which one are you talking about? You're talking about the word amygdala? AMY. G-D-A-L-A, maybe. Belched once for 33 minutes and farted for 600. Always saying the Quran backwards. In Scottish, no less. Yeah, that sounds about right. Doesn't my dog flip upside down and wiggle around? Yes, all the time. Like she's on her back and she goes, wow. Yeah, all the time. It's my favorite thing she does. Yeah, she's silly. Yeah, it's the best. It always I'm like, and it's funny when she'll choose to do it. It's kind of like sometimes she'll be looking at something and I can tell there's a energy or spirit or something. Sometimes she'll be staring at something and she'll get down and like she's playing with something and then do that and I'm like, oh, that's so funny. No, this is you didn't see this from earlier? Check this shit out, yo. No, this is the media room, dude. Check it out. I got this big screen joint up here. I got all this cool shit. Yeah, boy. And my card tables and shit. I got like a whole nother room with a pool table and video games and all sorts of shit. But I'm just kicking it here because I can do this. Listen. We out. Peace. That's just push a button. That's push button right there. High technology, man. All the finer things in life, huh? Aren't they nice? It is pretty luxurious. I came down to watch the football game, just some background to do. I was gonna listen to it too, but I don't know. I was gonna see if you guys want to decode the football game and see who was gonna win. But I was gonna ask. I asked earlier, but nobody was really on here. I can't videotape the NFL because it will copyright my shit. So I won't do that. But I can play the audio from it, right? I've seen many channels on YouTube play the audio of a football game. I just don't want to fuck my shit up. That's why I don't have the volume up at all. I don't really care either way if it is. It was just something to have some background noise. My dilemma right now is that I did not bring down any more alcohol. So I have to go all the way back to my place. If I would have thought about it, I would just brought it with me because I got a refrigerator and shit over here. And I didn't know. It's so funny, like in this big ass building, and I've never seen anybody really in here using this thing. I don't know. So come in here and kick it. Maybe do some videos from here. That was why this was called test, because I was just testing to see if I could get good connection in here and if the acoustics were, and to really see if anybody was gonna show up, because I don't want to be like starting a show in here and people come through. Like if they ain't coming through on a football Saturday, not that anybody here would really care. Like tomorrow during the Saints game, I'm gonna guess this will be full. I'm gonna guess. It's smooth as a ceramic ball bearing, but tastier. Yeah, people. I mean, yeah, the people show up. I was really trying to cut it at like 10 minutes, because there's only like one or two people on here, but I was talking about like show up in here too. Like I didn't want people to show up in this room. You know what I mean? But it's so far so good, and it never really looks like anything's been going on in here. So kick it. I don't know anything about that peace, love, sunshine. You know, even if so, the funny shit about that is that shit was all made for TV scripted nonsense too. Who the fuck cares? It's nonsense. I mean, peace, love. You've had some hydrogen peroxide, coffee, and some Pinot. So you're gonna have some nice shits, huh? You're getting the blood moving, huh? Oh yeah, I'm watching it right now with the sound off. Is what I'm saying. Yeah, like I don't have, like it's on right now. It's halftime. I was just wondering if I put it on so I could kind of listen to it, if that fucks anything up. But I don't really need to. It's not that big a deal. Although there is something that's frustrating me a little bit, and it's that this is a projection screen TV. It's like whatever, 100 and whatever inches, and it's sitting off kilter, and I don't want to fuck with the shit, but all I have to do is kind of climb up there and move it an inch or two because it's just slightly crooked, and I don't like. I'm like, oh, well, who could have set it? Somebody didn't set it up that way. So what occurred? You know, then I go, how the fuck did that happen? Should I just climb up there and fix it? A little fizzy inside. All right, Si. Stay fucking all that shit, you know. Whatever that means. Yeah, Si, I'll probably be on here for a little bit more and then go collect some more booze. Say hi to the dog. Maybe eat a snack. Yeah, yeah. You wanna see how fucked up it is? You wanna see? You wanna see? This is. You wanna see how? Oh, I'll just show you. Look it. I'll show you. See? See that? See that shit? See that shit? Oh man, that is. It's warping my soul right now. I mean, it's not horrible because I'm not really looking at it, but yeah, you get that. You get that every time. What the fuck are you talking about? Everybody gets that. See, that's my universal code right there. That's what I do. That's my thing. That's my thing. Yeah, so Percy, that was that bothering you a little bit to see that? I know. It's like no one's here, no one's gonna say anything, but there's like a camera in here, and I don't want to be like the fucking dude. Why are you climbing on all the shit, man? Like I don't want to do that. Like it's not like anything would really occur. It's like nobody's fucking cares. um, that's a very wide-angled question, Regina. Most of it is probably alcohol. Alcohol is a good protection agent if it's on your team. If it's of your spirits. If you learn how to regulate and maintain and fuck with spirits like that, yeah. And I also just don't worry about it. You know, from a larger perspective. Still want to fix this TV right now. I'm giving it extra consideration that I should not be. I mean, other people, you know, you gotta use what's around you. I mean, you can cast yourself spells, and you can, you know, you can walk different. You can dance down the street. Do all sorts of things. I don't know. Protect from getting sick. Alcohol is helpful. I think this year is the only time I've really been sick, and it's one of the first years I've really overdone it around the holidays, like eating and shit. And so yeah, I'm still dealing with a little bit of an infection right now. It's just something that I was like, I'll take care of it in a day or two. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Okay, I'm gonna have to take a day off of eating, and I'm gonna have to go, you know, do all the ginger, turmeric, some a little flush here and there, drink more water, do all that shit. And I was like, I'm kind of enjoying myself. I can deal with a little bit of a, you know, a little bit of fuckery and pain for a second. From people though, I don't know. What are you gonna do? All sorts of people doing all sorts of shit, man. If I walked down the street worried about people every day, I would never leave the house. Could you imagine? You know? I couldn't. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't want to be a fucking shut-in, you know? It's like, does anybody remember that? It is one of the most beautiful comedy sketches I've ever seen. And I highly, highly, highly suggest this. Is go watch this. Okay, if you're being, Regina, if you're really being serious, then I suggest you watch this. And it's called, it's a Mad TV sketch. Hold on, wait, there's something very important happened here. What? This is awesome. Something stupid happened. I love it. Some dumb shit that was definitely scripted just happened. This is amazing. I can't wait to see it. Here's the look up bury yourself in a box. Look up Mad TV, bury yourself in a box. And it's one of the greatest comedians ever doing this really wonderful, it's epic. Epic. There's a line that he uses in it that is just, I always think about it all the time. Like, just give me I think he said something about, he gives me the heebie-jeebies. That was fun. The dumbest thing just happened in this football game. Bury yourself in a box. You ever seen that? Mad TV, bury yourself in a box. It's one of the greatest comedians doing the driest of humor, and it just, ugh. Okay, check it out. Oh, this phone should be able to do a split screen on this. I just don't know how to do it right now. How about this? I want to try. If it fucks something up, come back in a second. Let me see. No, I can't do it this way. I have to do it with my phone up this way. I'd have to be. I know I have advanced technology here, and I should be able to do a side by side. I'll have to figure that out later. All right, I'm done watching this foosball. So check it out. I'm gonna go piss. Come back. Oh, wait. High technology. Yes. All right. Regina, yeah, yeah. I mean, there's that's a pretty standard thing, you know. For people like, man, I love you, but fucking people suck sometimes. Yeah, that's it, man. You gotta love everything, but you're allowed to have your opinions of what you like and what you don't like. I don't like. I love pineapple. I love kiwi, strawberry. I do not like tripe. Just my taste. So if someone's trying to feed me that, I don't want that. It's kind of like if someone's around me that I don't like their energy, I don't like what they are. Like I don't have to. Thank you. I love you, but I do not like you. Woo! Yeah, Percy, 79. See, I'd always point that. I don't. Depends. It depends on what else he's eating. I always suggest, even if it's taking a toll, man, maybe it wasn't as much of that as it was whatever he's eating, and maybe he was eating shit from other people. You know what I mean? I mean, probably not. Like if he's related to you, like, but you know, so many things that go into our ingestive habits. Ow. See, I can tell. Like I need to put a little more oil into my body because my beard got a little. What is that? Oh, there we go. Get all that fixed up there. Yeah, I mean, how else do you preserve things? What would you do? It's preservative. Mm-hmm. And it's like much like meat or just honey in general. It's like doesn't beer is living. Oh, oh, wow, no shit, that's crazy, Percy. Wow, that's veggie since 15. That's crazy. Evenings with Zen Rock, early, not late. You're saying early evenings, not late evenings? Yeah, it depends on what I'm doing, I guess. It really depends. At this time, I would consider day, but you might don't let me on. I think I might be too comfortable in this chair. So I'm almost finished with this wine, which is not good. I have to go collect more. You guys can go walk with me, I guess, and I'll continue on this journey. There we go. I guess I'll just continue this journey out from my house. This football game is not that important. What's my poison on wine right now? What kind? Just like a just fucking white wine. I don't know. Just some shitty ass white wine. Let me see here. Turn this off. Okay, I pushed the right button. Turning the system off. Please hold. I don't even know I'm supposed to point this shit at. I love red wine, but there's too many. Excuse me. Too many sulfites, and it gives me a horrible headache. All that shit. Good red wine though. Okay, this is not working. Oh, guess the TV stays on. I got nothing to do with that. Wow. You guys can join me. Try one more time at this. Not working here. It's not happening. Let's see. I'm creeping down these hallways. Fuck, where do I gotta go? If this goes out for a second, it will only take a second. I just gotta go up a couple flights of stairs in the elevator. So, a couple floors. We'll see what happens. Oh shit. There might be fucking humans on there. And maybe you guys can join me on my rooftop deck called, named after me. It's a fact. Okay. We almost. So hi. You want to say hi to the peoples? You want to say hi to the mates? Hi, little meathead. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Hi, baby. What are you doing? Alright, let me refill this thing. What are you doing? You want to play? Oh, are you okay? Are you okay? Oh, you're so stupid. She's so silly. So the floor is made out of like fake wood, so it's super slippery for her little paws, and she just busted her ass. You okay? You okay? I'll get you a snack. What kind of snacks do you want? Popcorn snacks? Popcorn snacks? There you go. I'll be back with you guys momentarily. Let me grab my wine. Oh, you guys fancy to go have a look at the city? I'll be back. I'll be back with you momentarily, puppy. Come join me on the roof. Oops. Not that way. You can see the skyline. The greatest city in the world. And again, if this goes out, it'll be right back on. Oh shit, I can't take this elevator. God damn it. I forgot these things. I gotta take the special elevator. How is beep. See, I told y'all, check it out. Let me show you something. You thought I was kidding you. What's that say? What's that say right there? Told y'all. They made this for me. Welcome. Would you guys like to see what I see? So here's much of the city. And here's some funny shit. See that right there? Look at this motherfucker right here. Look at this. Look at that shit right there. It's been like that for months. It apparently fell down, and then they tried to fix it, and it fell down worse, and then they just left it. And that's like in the mid. That's a major thoroughfare right there. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. I don't know why they're not fixing it, but hey, what up, Crow? Come join me. Who do we have left? Have we lost everyone? Where have you all gone? Maybe I'll just call this the end of it. And I'll come back in a little bit. T-minus 2 minutes. If nobody's here, I'm gonna dip back. Give the doggy some snacks and some pettings. And then I'll jump back on here in a little bit. And we'll enjoy some wine. Oh, and maybe we'll upgrade it to some Cavassier. I think that might be a move. Some Cavassier. What do y'all think? I'll take that as a yes. Oh yeah, 1 hour 11 minutes, 33 seconds. I'm gonna end this and see you guys in a few. Cheers.